Hi, I'm Maggie Belmar, and my topic is depositional environments. There are three main types of depositional environments. There's continental, which is where sediment is deposited on land or in fresh water. Transitional, where sediments are deposited in an environment that has an influence from both fresh water and marine water. Then there's marine, where the sediment is only influenced by seawater. For continental, there are three main types that I chose for this presentation. There's fluvial, where the sediment is deposited by streams or rivers. Then there's glacial, where of course the sediment is deposited by glaciers. There's often times where sediment is inside the glaciers, so when they melt or break off, they are released and are compacted together. Aeolian, where it is deposited by wind, and this happens in deserts. So as the winds in the desert move on, they end up collecting different sediments and they end up meshing together and, fusing together. Then there's transitional, and this includes deltic, where the sediment deposits at the mouth of large rivers, as seen here. And then there's estuarine, where it deposits in valleys drowned by rising sea levels, which is shown over here. Lagoonal, where the sediment deposits in waters separating barrier islands from the shore. Then there's beach, where it deposits in the shallowest marine water and is influenced by waves. The waves influence this by pushing and pulling the sediment together, which ends up meshing the sediment together in order to form a larger rock. In marine, there is shallow marine clastic, and this appears at regions near the mouths of rivers. Carbonate shelf, where it occurs in regions with clear, shallow water, so the sunlight is able to penetrate the minerals and sort of fuse them together. In continental slope, it is dominated by the deposition of submarine landslides. So what that means is that when a landslide occurs under the ocean, then those sediments are often compacted together into a bigger rock. Then there's deep marine, where very thin sediments formed by the slow accumulation of skeletons and clasts dropped into the ocean by wind. So this is when different skeletons of maybe seashells and other marine life are formed together with sand and other minerals in the water to create a much larger product. So of course the end result of all of these are sedimentary rocks, because the sediment builds up and creates larger rocks. So there are many different kinds of sedimentary rocks, much like this top one, where it is more jagged edges and not completely smoothed down like this bottom picture. And then here in the middle is a picture of a sedimentary rock that is in between the larger, more jagged edged rocks and the smoothed down rocks. Thank you.